Hey guys, it's Supersonic X22. Just call me Sonic, and best believe we back up in the building. You already know how it is, y'all. Anyways, first off, I would like to formally apologize why I've been gone for so long, and this is like the 20th time. But see, what happened was, not only did I get a job, thankfully, I have been working just about every day last week and this week. So first I'm gonna be making bank. Let's get that out of the way, because I'm trying to save up a lot of money for a couple of things that I can buy to better the channel. Not only just the channel, but also just some stuff that I need around the house. Just to have a little money coming in. You know what I mean? And also to save up for a couple of games that are coming out that I want to cover, and also that I just want to have to play. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Now, this video is E3. Yes, we've all seen E3. I'm pretty sure you've seen E3. I've seen E3, and I gotta admit, it was amazing. E3 was dope. Now, if I had to tier it out, like, who stole top tier of E3 from me? For me personally, top tier of E3. Top tier of E3 definitely had to be given away to actually two people, because I can't really decide between them, because they both did really, really good, and that would be Sony and Microsoft. Because Sony and Microsoft, they murdered the game. They murdered it. Like, I'm talking about. So not only did Sony bust out a lot of their exclusives that were just perfect for me, that I really wanted to play if I had a PS4, but just overall, Sony was just like, damn. It was just, they had people from the ceiling. If you watch Etika's stream, he was legit yelling the whole time, because they had people hanging from the ceiling, bro, during the live stream, and I was like, wow, that's great. Like, they went all out for their press conference show. Now Microsoft, while they didn't have as many theatrics as Sony did, their games were absolutely spot on. Like, I was extremely hyped. Like, I can't even like get the words out of my mouth, bro. Like, it was just that good. It was really good. And I'm cover some too. We're gonna cover the ones that I'm interested in. But anyways, those two took the top spot, Sony and Microsoft. And of course the runner-up will have to be Nintendo. I mean, yeah, Nintendo. Or no, not Nintendo. The runner-up. Yeah, Nintendo. My bad. Yeah, Nintendo. Gotta be Nintendo. Because like Nintendo, not only did they kind of stuck to what they knew. But I just kind of like what they had to offer. Like, what they had to offer. We did see it already. But I gotta admit, there were a few things that they said that pretty much captivated the audience. It was just silence. Because once you heard them speak those words, it was like game over. Because you knew Nintendo was finna deliver something. Now, no, we thought Nintendo, we really did. Once we saw Microsoft and Sony, we was like, dang, Nintendo, what can y'all bring to the table to top that? And sadly, in my opinion, I don't think they topped it. But I will say that Nintendo definitely did bring something to the table, and I'm very glad that they did, because I was getting a little scared for them. Like, I didn't know what they could do. Like, what could they do with all those awesome game announcements we got? Like, that was amazing. That was freaking perfect. But, hey, it is what it is. And of course, right behind Nintendo, I've always put Ubisoft. Ubisoft was dope. Ubisoft, they had maybe like one or two good games that I was looking at, and yeah, it was okay. No, I'm not into the big game announcement they had going on there, but I gotta give it to them. They did do very well. I'm proud of them. They did do really, really good, and it was just amazing to see them, I guess bring back an old game that everybody was talking about. It was amazing. Gotta give it to them, because that hit every fanboy's heart of that series. And I can tell, I can feel it. And I was just watching the live stream, but it's good. You know it's good when you can feel it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this list that I prepared for you guys of my favorite parts of E3. So anyways, first I'm gonna start off with Microsoft, because you know Microsoft, why not? I play an Xbox One all the time, why not? So okay, first thing I want to talk about is the Xbox One X, or the Xbone X, or the Xbox X, as people say, whatever. You get the point. The Xbox One X, the Xbox Scorpio that everybody was talking about, turns out to be the Xbox One X. And it's supposed to be playing in 4K. So, I think that's interesting. And I really do like that, you know, first off, I like them sticking to just put an X right behind it. This will be fine. Just put an X right behind it. You know? It's pretty nice. But, that's actually what I might save up for, because I might just trade in my Xbox One and just get that and update it, you know, because I think this old Xbox One right here it's just not up to par anymore. It's like, I'm gonna just get it upgraded probably. So yeah, that's probably gonna be one thing that I'm saving up for, the Xbox One X. So yeah, definitely, that matter of fact, I'm glad I got the job. But yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to be saving up for, to get just to update my Xbox One. So yeah, I'm happy with that announcement. That was good. That was a nice one. Now this game, we're actually going to move down the list to Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Fighters Z. No, y'all know me. I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1. And look, man, Dragon Ball Z was like part of my childhood. I mean, for crying out loud, I love Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I'm one of those type of people. Yeah, I just said it. I love Budokai Tenkaichi 3. So what's good? Like, that's one of my favorites. But Dragon Ball Z Fighters, not only did it look like, it looked like a very solid 2D fighters game, but I don't want to compare it to Marvel vs. Capcom, but that's kind of what it's looking like, to be real with you. Like, I want to say Marvel vs. Capcom 2, something like that, because it still has the arcade, you know, the arcade type of look. And I wonder if it has that type of feel too. And that, I know they've also had a couple of Game Boy Advance games like that. I think it was Super Sonic Fighters, correct me if I'm wrong, that also had that type of fighting style. So that's pretty interesting to see. I'm really glad with that. But yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ Z, that's what I'm looking at. Next we're gonna go to Player Unknown Battlegrounds. That, I don't really have much to say about it other than it looks interesting. It looks interesting because if that's just like, cause what I imagine Player Unknown Battlegrounds to be, I imagine it to be like an online game where it's free roam and all you do is just shoot and kill people, and that's pretty much it. That's what I imagine. I don't know what it could be, but that's so far what I imagine it to be, so who knows. Next we're gonna go to State of Decay 2. That looks amazing, simply because if it's online, you're gonna see me cop that. You're gonna see me cop that immediately. I'm gonna get all my boys on it, and I'm talking about man. Like State of Decay 2, I gotta admit, it just feels too real. That's why it just feels so real to have State of Decay. Like, you know, it's like such a real zombie game. It's something that is unexplainable, but it's just good, and I really want to try it because I didn't play the first one, but the second one, as long as it's online, I might even just cop it even if it was single player, bro. Like it just looks very interesting to play. It's a very different type of zombie game that we've seen, you know, and it just looks really interesting. I'm all for it. But anyways, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to Minecraft, and simply because Minecraft is coming to everywhere except for the PS4. I'm talking about Switch is gonna play with Xbox 360. It's cross-platform, guys. It's cross-platform. That's what I love about it. It's about time. We waited so long for this to happen, and we're finally getting it. And it's coming this year. Like, yo, that is one of the biggest Minecraft announcements that has ever come so far, I swear. Because not only, I really do enjoy playing Minecraft, you know, with my friends and stuff whenever we're bored, but to now be able to play with anybody out there, that's mind-blowing. Because now I got friends that have different consoles that I can just, hey, yo, just get Minecraft, we'll play together, you know what I'm saying? But it's really sad that Sony decided to back out of that contract and not do it, so it is what it is, though. Oh well, I can't really I can't knock them for it, so. But yeah, that's up to them. Next on Microsoft, we're gonna head to Crackdown 3, boy. Not only did I play the second one, and I played a little bit of the first one, but ever since, I wanted to hop on the Crackdown train. I wanted to hop on that train, but I never really played the games like that, and I've always been waiting for the third one like everybody else, so I'll have the chance to do that. And Terry Crews was the one to do the announcement, boy. That should be enough for you. Like, Terry Crews is freaking hilarious, bro. He's just that man. He's too cool, bro. He's that nigga. He's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped for that because I want to hop on and I want to do it. I want to see what this game is all about, and I want to record some of it if I get the chance. You know, just it looks fun. Dang it, I'm asking questions. But anyways, next we're gonna start getting into the good ones. All right, so here we go. Assassin's Creed Origins, boy. Not only do they give you a bow, not only do they give you a sword and shield, but they also give you a freaking hawk, my boy. This is looking like Far Cry Primal right now. And I'm talking about, I am hyped than a mofo right now. Like, yo, Assassin's Creed, that was my thing. Don't get me wrong, like when Black Flag came out, I was playing that a lot. I never finished it, of course, but I was playing that a lot, especially for the online multiplayer. But now the fact that we're in Egypt, my boy, and the dude, not only does he just, the game looks amazing, and the guy looks amazing. Like, I'm just so hyped. You can control your bow, you can control your arrows in midair, you can control your little hawk dude to just stake out the area. That is just so freaking cool. It just looks so much fun. I need it. I need it in my life, period. I need it. So I'm hyped for that game, especially. Whew. Anyways, next we're gonna move straight up to Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Yo, I kid you not, when I saw this trailer on the stream, me and my little brother were jumping up and down for joy, boy. We were sitting here like, oh shit, we got another Ori trailer. Like, yo, I'm talking about we were hyped as hell. Like, yo, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, it looks amazing. Like, I cannot sit here and complain. It just looks amazing. Like, what can you? Not only did the first game leave people in tears and stuff like that, but it left us with, whoa, okay, we have so-and-so's egg, and that thing's about to hatch. No, we thought that was gonna be like, you know, the end of the game, or like, you know, no sequel or whatever. It was just a nice little story. Nah, they coming back for a second round, bitch. And yeah, it just looks amazing. The world still looks gorgeous like always. The music, the soundtrack is still so heartwarming, so, you know, emotion filled, you know what I'm saying? It just looks amazing. And now we have a fucking giant spider to deal with. It's just fucking fun. I fucking hate spiders. But and what was up with all the dead owls in the back? Like, yo, there's so much to this lore that we don't even know yet. Like, that just makes me feel like Ori and the Blind Forest, that's just one tip of the iceberg. We got plenty more in store. That's what it feels like. But hey, I'm ready for it. I'm hyped. Best believe I'm getting that game and I'm recording it. Best believe. Anyways, finally, for the final game on Microsoft's side, we're gonna move on to Anthem. Now, first thing I thought when I saw this game, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Everybody thought that. I swear, everybody thought Xenoblade Chronicles X or Titanfall or something of that type of sort. Like, you know, the free roam, but also like, you know, very expansive, you know, I guess world you could say. It looks amazing, to be honest with you. It looks like a Xenoblade on crack, and I really want to play it because, no, I got into Xenoblade Chronicles X very late, like way after it came out, and I didn't really like it like that because, like, I didn't know what I was doing, so, like, whatever. Ooh, excuse me. But due to this just coming out, well, coming soon, I can hop on this train early and be able to experience it better with other people, you know what I'm saying? So Anthem, I'm very excited for that. I really want to get that game. And it's going to be online and all that stuff. Yeah, that, even if it wasn't online, I'm getting that. I'm sorry. That looks amazing. Period. End of story. But hey, that's it for Microsoft. That is it for Microsoft. So let's go on ahead and let's move on to Sony. So Sony, I have a list right here. So Sony, I'm gonna talk about shout out to Colossus. Everybody jumped up and down out their seats for that. Now, I think this may be a remake though, like, or maybe a remastered. I don't know what's going on here. They didn't give us too much information other than like we've seen the Colossus or the Colossi, and we've just seen a little bit of gameplay action where he was fighting, and that's pretty much it. So, but in my eyes, I think this may just be a remake. I'm not too sure what's going on here, but I'll keep my eyes out. It looks interesting though. That's what I'm saying. It looks very interesting. As you know, I've heard that game is pretty, you know, emotion-inducing and stuff. It looks very interesting, and I'd like to see more about it. But anyways, we're moving on to Destiny 2. Obviously, you guys know I play Destiny. Come on. Destiny, bro. Destiny 2 just looks lit overall. The powers, the enemies. The goddamn story is gorgeous. And finally, they're catering to us solo players in that game, too. Like, sometimes, most of the time, I'm kind of like a solo player. Hey, feel like Kirito from Sword Art. But, hey, man. I'm hyped for Destiny 2. We got the villain's face finally revealed to us. Gaul, or Gary, as Cage said. But it just looks amazing, and I'm all for Destiny 2. I can't wait till it comes out, because I'm definitely getting it for my Xbox, no doubt. We're going to go ahead and move on to Monster Hunter World. My friends were the ones that played Monster Hunter a lot for the 3DS when it came out. Me, I never really hopped on that train like that. But I wanted to, and you know, it's kind of like Crackdown 3. I've seen it, I haven't played much of it, but I'm curious about it, and I want to hop on that train because it looks fun, you know? So, that's just one of the games that, if I have the chance to hop on, I'm taking it, basically. That's what I want to do. That's basically all I want to do here. But, yeah, I just want to say it looks interesting, expansive, nice world, nice enemies, and, you know, nice weapons and stuff. It looks fun. It looks interesting. You know, of course they're gonna make it online. I mean, come on, it's Monster Hunter. So, you best believe me and my boys will be having some fun if we get that chance, you know. But anyways, let's move on to Marvel vs. Capcom Infant. Now, I know a lot of you people have a lot of mixed opinions about this, and I do too. Matter of fact, you saw my video on it. I don't know what to say. I really like the third game, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That was very fun. But this game, I don't know. It's just the control scheme is different. They basically made it easier, and we have time stones now. Like what, or whatever. Like the Infinity Stones. Like it just doesn't feel like a Marvel vs. Capcom game anymore. It feels like its own thing, and it's like not only like first off, we don't get any X-Men characters, so that's out the question. We get Marvel Cinematic Universe characters, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't. But the thing is, it's like I don't like how they changed up the controls, because I was trying to learn the third game's controls, but now all of a sudden they switch up on us like that, and now we have to work with this whole new thing. It's easier, basically. That's what they did, and it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta further review that game, I guess you could say. But I'm still interested in it, very interested in it, because I wanted to see this. You know, finally we get X in a Marvel vs. Capcom game for once, you know. And not that fat ass Mega Man. Not that shit. No, we get X. So, and we get Zero too. And people, y'all, and that's the other thing. We only get 2 characters to play as at once. There's no longer the 3-on-3, it's 2-on-2, making matches gonna be much quicker, you know. So obviously, you know, Dream Team is gonna be X and Zero for a lot of people, but like I said, I'm gonna inspect it further just to see what's going down. We'll see, guys, we'll see. Anyways, we're gonna move on to SpiderMan, and everybody should know I mean SpiderMan. Yeah, SpiderMan for the PS4. It looks amazing, guys. It looks gorgeous. I'm all for it. Damn, man, that gameplay trailer was on point. I gotta give it to him. And the villain that we're fighting, Mr. Negative, very interesting. I'm all for. I don't know much about him, but you know, I love Marvel, so I know a lot about Marvel. But I don't know much about him. But you know, I have been doing up some researching and stuff, and it looks really interesting. And we get Miles Morales in this game too. From, you know, speculation at least. People have been speculating we get a Miles Morales because, you know, in the trailer or whatever, we saw this black kid or whatever. You know, you guys have looked it up before. We basically may be getting a tease at Miles Morales, which may mean one fatal thing about Peter Parker. You guys should know what I'm talking about. So, who knows what's going to happen in this game. I'm very interested to see what's going down. So, let's just ride this train out and see what happens, alright? But yeah, that's all I gotta say about Spider-Man. Alright, next up on the list is God of War 4. You guys should have known this was coming up. Come on now, it's Kratos again. Who doesn't like an angry man with white and red tattoos all over? Well, and you know me, I'm a big mythology fan. I used to read the Percy Jackson books all the time. Matter of fact, I'm still reading them. Not the Percy Jackson books, the series after that. But I really love mythology, and Kratos, come on now. I have the whole God of War saga right here on my PS3 and my PSP that I still have. But yeah, like God of War is amazing, bro. And to see Kratos come back, I'm really interested to see what happened and how in the world did he have a son. So yeah, I'm ready to see this, guys. This looks really cool. And then the big snake said he wanted to help. Look, one thing you don't do is you don't give Kratos more power, because that only means one thing: destruction. So be prepared to see what's going to be going down in this game, guys, honestly. But anyways, we're going to move on to Days Gone. Basically, the competitor for State of Decay, from what I've seen, from what it feels like more so. This game, it looks really interesting. It really does. Like, in the trailer, we had zombie wolves, my boy. Zombie wolves, and then at the very end of the trailer, there was a zombie bear. I don't know what type of virus this was, but this virus ain't just fucking with humans. This virus is fucking with everything, bro. Now, the last thing I need to know is if this virus is fucking with technology. Because if that's the case, fuck it, we dead. We can't do shit, bro. It's game over pretty much. But hey, I'm interested to see where this is going. This looks really cool, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So Days Gone, let's see what you got. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Next, which is last on the list, Detroit Becoming Human. Everybody saw this trailer, the first trailer for that game, where the robot was talking to the other guy on the rooftop, and you basically make your own story. It looks really, really interesting, and really, I guess you could compare it to Until Dawn. Like, I don't know if it's gonna have that type of butterfly effect though, like they say in that game, but basically you're making your own story as robots, you know, cyborgs and stuff. So this looks really interesting. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I'm really interested to see where this game is going. Like, how does it tie in to the robot on the rooftop? You know, because the trailer they showed us was something about a robot rebellion, and you know, we don't know what's going on here. So I just want to see where it's gonna tie in, what the story is about, and how this is all gonna work. It looks really interesting, but who knows? We'll find out more about it later on down the line. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Nintendo now. And you know, I only have 4 entries for Nintendo, so this shouldn't be too long. Anyways, we're gonna go on ahead and talk about Metroid Prime 4. You already knew this was on the list. Come on now. That's the main reason Nintendo made the cut for the best of E3. Because Metroid Prime is a classic for everybody. No, I didn't play a lot of Metroid Prime, but I definitely saw some. And let's just say it was very interesting. So, to know Nintendo was making a Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch, you just won all of Nintendo, bro. Like all of Nintendo's fanboys and stuff, they're geeking right now, I can tell. Just speculating what's to come, basically. So it's definitely going to be an interesting year, guys. It's really going to be interesting. But anyways, next on the list is Super Mario Odyssey. Come on now, Super Mario. You should have known this was on the list, bro. Like, come on now. Now, alright, Super Mario Odyssey. This and I'll say it, I'll keep saying it to this day. It's basically the Sonic Adventure of the Mario series, honestly. Like, it's the Sonic Adventure of the Mario series. Nothing more to say. It's free roam from the looks of it. It's in a city, it's in the desert, it's in the freaking jungle. Like, yo, this is Sonic Adventure on crack. Mario style. Like, honestly. Like, yo, we got a Sonic Adventure 3 like this, bro. I swear to Bob, I would drop everything for Sega. I swear I would. But, Mario is definitely going places in this. And his hat controls stuff now? You can be a T-Rex, my boy? You can be a Rocket? You can be a Bullet Bill? Like, yo. I'm interested to see what is going on with that hat. Like, what is going on with that hat, bro? Like, I want to know. I really want to know what's going on. It's some type of interesting gimmick, and I just want to know what's going on with this game. Like, you know, I've never been so excited for a Mario game before. No, I still love Mario and Sonic, but Mario has been the same thing for such a long time that I'm always attracted to Sonic more. Right now, I'm wearing a Sonic hat for crying out loud. But yeah, it's like to see, you know, a Mario game go to such extensive, you know, I guess extensive lengths to look like a perfect free roam game as it did. I'm interested to see what's going on here. But you know, hey, Super Mario Odyssey, you've definitely sparked something in me, so I'm ready to see where you're going. Anyways, the last thing I want to talk about for Switch is the new Pokemon RPG game coming for Switch. So what's the deal here? Is it gonna be a Pokemon? First off, is it gonna be a whole nother region? That's what we want to know. I'm guessing it's gonna be a whole nother region, so I'm interested to see how this is gonna work. But with the Switch's capabilities to go anywhere, you know, away from your house or stuff like that, how is online gonna work like that? You know, how's all the Switch gonna function? Because what I'm thinking is the Switch is gonna be like the new 3DS. Like, you, instead of playing Pokemon on your 3DS, now you're gonna play it on your Switch now. And to battle online, and you know, sometimes like they'll have some type of battle gimmick or whatever, where if like you're near somebody or whatever, and you like, you know, want to fight them or whatever, all you gotta do, raise your Switch to each other, and y'all just start fighting basically. Like, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how the Switch implements a Pokemon RPG game for that type of console. So I'm interested to see where this is going. I mean, I play Pokemon, so I'm interested to see how this is going. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for Nintendo. And I also have some honorable mentions here. Well, no, not some honorable mentions, just more so like others, because it's like I only had like one game for these companies or whatever. So first we're gonna go to EA for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Duh, come on now. Star Wars Battlefront was a thing I used to play all the time on my PSP when I had it, and it was so much fun. So to see Star Wars Battlefront 2 come to Xbox One after the atrocity of Star Wars Battlefront, yeah, I'm interested to see what changes they made and what they did better this time around. And on top of that, they're covering the prequel series, which is honestly my favorite. No, it has a whole lot of flaws, but I still love it just because the characters are amazing. And the trilogy series, it's like, the original trilogy series is like, not enough action for me. And no, that did come first, I know that, but still, I'm an action type of guy. The prequel series had a lot of action, and I just love action, bro. Fights. Shut up and stop talking. Fight. Fight for it, basically. You know, that's my jam. That's my jam. So they're covering the prequel series also in this game, and that really makes me happy. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I'm ready to see what they're doing with this. Also, next game is going to be The Crew 2. Note, when The Crew came out free for Xbox One, I didn't buy it because I didn't know what it was. And then all my friends had it, and I didn't have it, and I was like, wait a minute, what's this all about? And I heard it was online. I was like, pretty nice. It looks interesting. I want to see where this is going. I haven't really read much about it, but I'm interested to see how The Crew 2 is going to develop into, you know, a sequel for the crew. You know, I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. So yeah, basically it sparked my fancy. So I don't really have much to say about it. Kind of like Shadow of the Colossus. I don't really have much to say about it. It just looks interesting. So I'm gonna check it out. And finally, the last two games I want to talk about are from Sega: Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. Duh. Come on now, guys. You guys should know me. Sonic Mania, of course. I'm really interested to see how this is gonna work, even though I'm pretty sure it just plays like every other classic Sonic game. So it's like every other 2D Sonic game, I mean. So I'm not too surprised about Sega doing that again, but I guess they just really needed to pump out something. But Sonic Mania actually looks really good, and not only do they keep the originals, they also added new stuff to it, new levels and like one new gimmick or something. So it's really interesting to see how this is gonna work out. So I'm almost positive they're gonna do perfectly fine in sales. So come on now, it's Sonic Mania. They'll do perfectly fine. And I'm also questioning whether we're gonna see Hypersonic again. Hypersonic, Hyper Knuckles, and Super Tails. I'm really questioning that, because if they're going back to the classics like they said, what if and I have proof of this. Remember the trailer for the Sonic Mania, the release date, right? They were in the elevator. You saw 1, 2, 3, and it was Knuckles, I think it was, and then there's M, which is Mania. That's what that stands for. So 1, which means Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, which means Sonic the Hedgehog 2, 3, which means Sonic the Hedgehog 3, K, which means Sonic and Knuckles, and now you have M, which is Sonic Mania. They're going up the chain. So does that mean that we're gonna see Hypersonic again? Like, what could that mean? Like, you know, I know we're going up the chain, but that also means that they're revisiting a lot of stuff. So could that be one of the things they revisit? Could we see hyper forms again? Who knows? I want to see it. It looks interesting. So yeah, that's just something to get you going, I guess. And Sonic Forces, last but not least. The fact to have Original the character come to the game, it was interesting. It took me by surprise. I didn't know what to say. And then I thought about it and I was like, this could actually work. This could work. But then again, it seems like they're trying to be like Xenoverse and take a whole idea and like basically take a big risk. Like, because that's the thing. If Sega doesn't get Sonic Forces right, we may never get a good Sonic game right again. Because right now, this is kind of like the last straw. Sonic Mania, they're leading the front right now. And they're coming in hard. Sonic Mania looks like it's going to be a hit. And I'm ready for it. But can Sonic Forces do the final blow and deliver something good? That's the question. Now, I've seen gameplay for both modern and classic Sonic. And I'm not too pressed about it. Classic Sonic looks just like how he did in Generations, and I heard he plays the same too, and he has the drop dash, so that's nice. But my thing is, why is he in the game? That's what I want to know. And also, this villain that we get, very interesting to see. I don't know what he is, but it seems interesting. And also, Chaos, Metal Sonic, Shadow, and there was somebody else, I forgot who it was. Zavik. They're coming back. Why is Shadow evil? That's what I want to know. Why is Chaos evil? That's what I want to know. Like, are they being mind controlled? Or what's going on here? Like, you know, somebody explain. Like, I want to see what's going on with this story. Because it's the resistance they keep talking about. What is this resistance? What is going on here? Who won? Because it looks like Sonic lost. That's the thing. Like, if you ever read the Archie comics, there was a time when Sonic did lose. And basically, I want to say the town was destroyed or whatever that he lived in. Could this be just like that situation? Like, what's going on here? What's going on? Like, you know, who lost? Or, like, you know, what happened? That's what I really want to know. But anyways, back to the gameplay. Classic Sonic plays the same. Not too pressed about it. I just want to know why he's in the game, to be honest with you. Because it seems kind of, there's no point to it. I want to know why. So, okay. And Modern Sonic looks like he plays the same, to be honest with you. I don't really have much to say about those. It just looks like they play the same. Now the OC character, that it looks interesting, but I heard he plays just like Sonic and the Black Knight from what SpiderMan said, and that's interesting. What does he mean by that? Like, you know, like, do you? Actually, then again, I don't know. So when he says Sonic and the Black Knight, I think of all the motion sensors and stuff. So he could be playing it on Switch, which means, you know, he was flinging that stuff around to do, like, you know, the electrical whisk power up they give you, the rocket boost power up they give you. You know, how does that gameplay work? What is up with the whisk still appearing? What is up with the weapons they give us? Why do we get an original character? Like, what? Like, I know they said new character, but that's not. It's kind of weird to say like new character, but then it just turns out to be your character. Like, what? And what do they tie into the story for? Like, how do they tie into the story? I want to know. Like I said, there's so many unanswered questions about this game that we don't know yet, and it's getting really interesting. And right now, my only concern is, can Sega pull through for us? Can Sega revive? Well, no, not so much revive the Sonic series, but keep it going. Like, will they keep us hopeful for the future, basically, with this game? Can they, you know, wrap it all up for us, you know? Anyways, that's really all I gotta say for Forces. I just hope that it's gonna be good, and I hope that the fans like it, and I hope that I like it, and I hope that Sega knows what they're doing, and they're confident about their decisions. So, that's all I gotta say. That sums up E3 for me, guys. It was amazing this year. E3 was absolutely astonishing. I'm proud of it. It was great. It was really good. Microsoft killed it. Sony killed it. Honestly, they were the top. They were the top two for me. They tied it. They tied at top. Nintendo right with the runner-up role. Really great. Really great. Ubisoft right behind them. And Bethesda and EA lagging in the back, of course. Come on now. I heard they had a lot of people sleeping, so from Etika himself as well. So yeah, it was interesting, guys. It was really interesting this year. E3 was definitely great, and I'm really excited to play these new games and, you know, have these new experiences, you know, with my friends all on these games that are, you know, releasing later this year and next year. So it's gonna be interesting 2017 and 2018, guys. That's really all I gotta say. So I'm very invested to see what's going down, guys. There's so many unanswered questions about these games that we don't know yet. And E3 only just kept us waiting for it. Now it's just, we gotta endure this wait and see what's going down, guys. But anyways, that's all I gotta say about E3, guys. It was amazing. E3 this year, on a scale from 1 to 10, definitely got to give it a solid 9.5. It was definitely good. It was definitely good. Anyways, that's all I got to say about E3, guys. So, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you like what I do, hit that subscribe button. This is Super Sonic X22. Just call me Sonic, and I'm out. Peace.